Hello everyone, this is the Paragoner and welcome back to Griftlands. Last off, we decided to work for Kalandra? Yeah, Kalandra. Right now we are very low on health. We are somewhat low on health. I think I'd rather... Yeah, let's go for the healing supplies first. You find a cache of supplies half submerged in the bog. Upon opening it, most of the supplies are dry, but some of them look damaged by the bog water. We don't need that much health, so we're just gonna heal 15. Use the clean supplies and put aside the damaged ones. You healed 14 damage. Okay, now we can carry on with our mission. Wait for Kalandra. Nothing for me, barkeep. I'm only here to meet someone. Alright, ain't none of my business, is it? He leans against the bar and watch the crowd as you wait for sunset. For the last of the light, Kalandra walks through the door. She's right there. Time for the real reason I hired you, I think. You know, it wasn't just to babysit my workers. I assume not. You seem capable of doing that yourself. There's a reason why I hired you, and not any of the other grifters with guns as quick as yours. It's because I know you go back with Fellemo, and I need you to infiltrate the Spark Barons. Ah, the pieces are beginning to coalesce. There's a worker of mine, actually. He has been stealing from Barons for a while now, but I look the other way. Until he starts stealing from my other workers, too. Take him with you to meet with the Barons as a sign of good faith. Ask about the infiltration. Why am I doing this? Doesn't matter. I thought you didn't want any moralizing. Knowledge is power, as I say, so it depends on how effective you'd like me to be. Fellemo has something that belongs to me, and I don't want him to break it. I need you to cozy up so we can find out where it is and get it back. What is it exactly that Fellemo has? An invention. My invention. Normally I wouldn't have been able to use it to parlay myself a place in the Barons, but he stole it instead. I said I wasn't Spark Barons material. That's the problem with their hierarchies. They prefer their rank subordinates. Ask about the Spark Barons. The Spark Barons have a strict recruitment policy, but you have a chummy past with one of the Baron's biggest wigs. And he knows your worth. I bet he's in real need of a union buster, for example. Ah, corporate sabotage is more my speed, certainly. About the work. So what's the plan? After this, we only speak in secret? Fellemo will want you where you can and do the most damage. So I'm sure I'll see you right back at my workshop tomorrow. From this point on, you'll be a double agent. You'll have to work for both of us. But hopefully, you're good enough to sabotage the jobs he asks you to do while staying in his good graces. That will be very difficult. Do what you have to do, but I need to know I can trust you, or this won't work. Accept the job. I would have appreciated you giving me the details sooner, but I can't say I'm not grateful for the challenge. Glad to hear it. Now, pal. Now it must be years since you last saw your pal. Don't you think it's time you paid him a visit? Yes, and I know just the person to bring him to. So we have something to give Fellemo. We have opportunities too. Implying his trade in the bog. Or get a spark grenade. Yeah, let's go to the spark grenade. Ekel is happy to see you. Hey, Rook. I found something the other day. Made me think of you. You don't have to take it if it'll bog you down, but it's yours. Let's take it. We need more battle cards. Game battle card spark grenade. Sure, Ekel. Thanks. Put it to good use, yeah? Okay. Now we gotta do infiltrate the barons. Find Central Rome and take a prisoner. Oh shit. You come across a solitary Jake trying to load spilled packages onto an unhappy Osnu. Glifter, do you want to earn a couple quick shills? Maybe, although the quicker the shill, the less likely you'll be able to spend it, in my experience. This is easy work. We have to load this cargo back on us now. I'll pay you 30 shills when we're done. You in? We could ask for more money. Let's just ask him. You clearly need help. I don't sell my services so cheaply. Yeah, I'm kind of cheap, so what? Okay, we're just gonna take this guy's name real quick. Let's improvise a card. We're not gonna use that right now. We're just gonna move on. Oh yeah, that's right, I need to take that out first. I doubt that'll be enough. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's take a minute here. We'll apply about 6 composure, that'll reduce it to 2. Then we'll take out that. Then we'll see what this does. Okay, we at least got 1 down. We got it. I think I'll hold off right now. Fine, I'll pay 50 shills, but that's the final offer. What's in the boxes? I'm paying you to lift, not to ask questions. Alright, we'll help. I'll exchange my sweat for your shields. That's unnecessarily gross, but good. Let's get to work. You saw to lifting the mysterious boxes onto the Osnu. Urga seems nervous, jumping at every sound the bog has to offer. Urga practically jumps out of his skin when a passing Baron patrol draws near. Well, well, well. Let's get those boxes open and see what kind of contraband I get to confiscate. You see Kevin reaching for his weapon. A fight is about to break out. Do we want to convince Kevin or fight him? No, let's fight him. You jump into action. Alright, we are going to kick the robot. What can we improvise? Yeah, let's do spare battery first. Wow, I'm still thinking? Okay. Keep targeting the drone. And we'll attack it one more time. That will put it out. You monster, it's a robot. Alright, let's... Got him. We get some overcharge. fire. Rat shot. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna kick him. Accept surrender. Alright, let's pick a battle card. Whew. Fan the hammer. Yeah, let's go fan the hammer. You win this time, Grifter. The bear retreats through the bog. Thanks for that, Grifter. You know what? You've earned your pay already. I'll finish the job. Uriel loves you. Whenever you play an item card, gain 2 defense. Can I know what's in the boxes now? Absolutely not. Yeah, I figure as much. Let's get paid. I'll be taking my money now. Uriel returns to his task. I can't seem to. I keep trying to do a deep English accent, but for some reason I keep going to Russian. Infiltrate the barons. Just because Sentry's in charge doesn't mean the labor is any lighter. Come to talk business, I hope? You're coming with me. You're not a baron, are you? You're just working with them, right? We can work out a deal that'll help us both. Just hear me out. I'm listening. They think I'm Rise, but I'm not. I just don't like working. I've got a way out, though. I can leave. I'll give you my ID and disappear forever. All you have to do is convince them that I'm dead. How does that sound? Okay, we can try. That sounds easier than fighting you. Great, here's my ID. Just tell them that the rest of me got disintegrated. You suspect it will be more difficult than that. Yeah, I imagine too. Authority at the start of each negotiation, add a random authority card to your draw pile. Alright, let's go. Let's go get a drink so we can get a resolve up for this. Gain 12 resolve. Alright, so that applies to our combat and negotiations. But thankfully we don't need more than one drink. At the gate to the Baron Enclave, you leave a message for Fellemo, hoping your name still carries enough weight to get you through the door. Sure enough, you're escorted inside, but it's not Fellemo who greets you. You have 5 minutes, Grifter. Then we trigger the attack protocols. Fellemo wants me here, I assure you. I have sensitive information he will want to see. And 2 pistols. Witnesses have seen you talking to the lead members of the Rise. We know what's happening in the bread field. It's only a matter of time before the Rise start to deal in assassins. Yeah, okay, we have a friend here who's gonna help us. Oh, fuck it. Okay, let's deal with this one first. Alright, we want to go for this one first. Luckily, we gotta take names. Got it. Alright, we got it. Alright, we don't need to do much now. We can just end it here. Let's see. Alright, let's go for Grunt. We can upgrade our Grumbles. I came here of my own free will to offer assistance, or at least hear me out. I suppose so. Remember though, you are surrounded by armed barons, and it will be my decision whether you ultimately may speak with Fellemo. And I look forward to convincing you of my good intentions. I simply wish to help my old friend Fellemo with his rise problem. As you should know, I'm an experienced agent. I can infiltrate, assimilate, and sabotage with precision. Excuse me. And this is supposed to make me trust you? I do have one way to test your loyalties, perhaps. I'm all ears. Automechs are cheap to us once they're built, but they're damned expensive to build. Each one has to be meticulously pieced together from salvaged tech from the bog, and then programmed to follow commands. The techs in the field tell me that they've got a plan to make that second part quicker and easier. But they need someone with some fighting expertise. Aaron needs you to teach a new enforcer how to fight. Alright. Go pick up an automech from the factory and take it to the proving grounds out in the bog. The technician there will tell you what to do next. Don't bother returning if you can't complete the job. I won't give you a second chance. I understand you completely. Okay, that seems simple enough. As you enter the automech factory, dozens of half-completed automechs turn their sensors toward you. A harried-looking administrator walks over to you. This area is off limits. What are you doing here? I don't insult me. This is supposed to help. I'm supposed to help train some automechs? Oh, you're the guinea pig. Grifter. It's about time you've got here. So what do you need me to do? I've got 2 models ready to prove ground on the bog. Just pick one and take them there. The technicians will show you what to do. I don't know much about automechs. How am I supposed to train one? It's easier than you'd expect. When you get to the proving ground, our technician will turn on luring mode. Then you just have to show it how to fight. They learn by example. So I need to fight it? No, of course not. That will teach it how to take a beating, which is the opposite of what we want. You'll be fighting against some, training dummies. It'll watch, and hopefully learn. Or if the automech doesn't catch on. It takes a couple of sessions sometimes. As long as the field technician's happy with your effort, you'll get paid. Ask about the ENF301A. Tell them about the ENF301I. That's a pretty standard model. We just assembled it. I don't foresee any issues with that one. Should be straightforward. What's the story with the ENF302B? That one has been into the proving ground like 3 times now, and each time it actually got worse at fighting. I doubt its violent inhibitors way back. It might work, or it might go amok, or just shut down again. Honestly, I'd be grateful to get it out of my hands. If it comes to back again, we're going to have to bust it down for scrap. Let's take a risk and go for B. I'll take this one. Really? You're looking for a challenge, eh? I have to thank you. This has been a pain in my side for months. I'll decide to follow you to the proving grounds. Try to be discreet. It won't be any use to you in a fight. Follow mode on. The automatic like sensors on you and starts to follow. Okay, now we gotta go. What's this? Riley steps out of the bushes, brandishing weapons. Tell that thing to stop walking. I have a proposition for you, Grifter. You're taking the automatic to the barren proving ground, are you not? Let me make a couple adjustments to it first. Or you could try to stop us, but I wouldn't recommend it. What kind of modifications are you proposing? Nothing visible from the outside. Just a little something to clarify its allegiances. Shouldn't affect you unless you stand between it and the Spark Baron. How about no? I don't need an automatic to deal with the likes of you. Okay. Okay, that works. And then hair trigger. Okay, we're doing pretty okay so far. It's Crank. Let's get some concentration. Let's fan the hammer. Then hair trigger. Okay, we only have to deal with her now. Oh boy. This is taking more longer than it needs to. Let's see what we got. Well. I wonder who's gonna hate me now. Let's go with Fan the Hammer again. Yeah, let's go. We'll take it, and then the fight over, you hustle out of there. Old phones, ever obedient. Oh wow, no one surprisingly. Okay, no one surprisingly.
Son of a gag. So.
Okay, now an extra card to our battle deck, but I don't think it'll help. It'll impede us too much. You find the proving ground. I'll make parts jitter the ground around a technician who is adjusting some equipment. Some demoralized Rise members mill about in a makeshift jail, guarded by a couple barons. The technician looks up as you approach. You have brought me a new mech. Loot detected. Oh no, not this one again. I told those pencil pushers back at the factory that this one's untrainable. Why do they keep wasting my time? Let's get over with, I guess. See those Rise over there? I'm going to release them, and you're going to fight them. The Almec will observe, and if you do your job right, then we'll learn a thing or two. You ready? Wait, you want me to attack unarmed captives? No, of course not. We're going to give them their weapons back first. It has to be a fight, not a massacre, or the Almec won't let anything. Alright. A job's a job, I suppose. Last the spirit. Alright, you rice scum. If you get through this grifter, you can go 3. Frikid retreats up behind a blast shield and presses a button. The bars of the prisoner's box recede, releasing the Rise prisoners. They grab their weapons and charge at you. Kill the grifter! Alright, we'll just apply stun. Because why not? We'll sleep this off. And crank. Alright, we got it. Yeah, pistol whip. The fight is over. You turn to Alt as it processes the results. Yeah, this is what happened last time with this thing. No surprises there. Just leave it with me. I'll harvest it for parts. Hello again. We're on the training didn't stick. Gosh damn it, I'm going to have to come down hard on the factory workers. There's your pay. This is really starting to affect my bottom line. You get paid 95 shills. You gain 1 medal. Pick a graft reward. Let's go with this one. I guess you did the job as well as it could be expected. Very well. Fellemo will see you. Fellemo enters the room and Aaron steps to the side with head bound in defense, eyes still cunningly locked on yours. So, I don't see you in my year. There's Rook, and you show up at my door with enemies eat ties, expecting a warm welcome. I'm ever the optimist, I suppose. It's good to see you, old friend. Can it. Everyone and out. I need a moment alone with this slippery eel. The room empties though Aaron mouths threats at you as she goes. Well? Within seconds, Fellemo falls into the relaxed stance you remember. He reaches under a desk for 2 polished glass and passes you a drink poured from his flask. It went as you suspected. Kalandra has asked me to infiltrate the barons. Apparently you took something she wants back? Ah, yes. I knew that she would be the ice pick in our temple. And she doesn't suspect your true allegiances. Not as far as I can tell. What next? You'll do as she anticipates. Come see me every day and check in with her as she requires. Once you have her trust, I'll tell you the next step. You'll have to forgive the rules, of course, as I continue to distrust you in front of my underlings. Naturally. All the same, it's good to see you again. You found a place to lay your head? Some bar called the Last Stand. You've heard of it? It'll do. Now shut off, Grifter. We'll have more work for you tomorrow. With one last swig of his drink, Fellemo leaves you alone to your scheming. So it turns out we were already a double agent. How quaint. Nika's happy to see you. Hey, Rook, I found something the other day. Maybe think of you. Yeah, let's go. And let's gift him something so we can take. Wow, that's really generous of you. Heavy lifting at the start of each battle, gain 4 defense and 2 temporary power. Done. Now we can just go to bed. Or not. I don't know. So, okay, so I played a couple runs on this, so. A Jake nervously approaches you. Hey, do you want to make a quick buck? Hold this package for me. I'll pay you 100 shills. What are you running from? There's a Baron patrol coming around the corner any second now. Now search for me for sure. I'm a Jake, but you look respectable enough. Come on, man, I don't have time for this. What's in the package? It's better if you don't know. Just don't let him find it on you, alright? Come on, man, I don't have time for this. Alright, I'll do it. I'll send cash. Here. Find the package just as the Baron patrol rounds the corner. Out of the way, Grifter, if we got a smuggler to deal with. Don't have anything, you rent-a-cop. Nothing comes up empty. Ha! Told you. You're next, Grifter. Empty your pockets. Of course. Of course. That's not really necessary now, is it? How do I always get roped into these sort of things? Let's call it. Flip side, reverse the coin. Let's flourish. Okay, this is going well for us. I doubt we'll need to do too much now. We'll carry over. And that's it. Awesome. We'll hold off. And let's see. Gamble or game 1 influence. We'll take that one. Yeah, you're right. You don't fit the description. You should watch yourself, Wicca. I know it will be. 20 show discount from the shopkeepers. Can I have the package back now? Oh. Of course. Thanks for that. I'm late enough with this delivery as is. Package and carries on our way. Now we can move on. You arrive at the Dedra. It's much like the others around Havaria. Empty but full of anticipation. You jot down a few notes about the rise and spark burns and shove the wax envelope into the sealed canister. If you were any less experienced, you wouldn't notice the sudden silence as someone approaches behind you. Your shadows. Oh, the shallows, Hessian. If you're looking for the cult secrets, I'm retired. I don't trade in those anymore. No? Secrets are the only things the heretics are here accept as currency. Is that why you followed me here? It has nothing to do with you, Gorgula. Remember the old times? Our memories of all our masters kept us keep safe for ourselves. You say the words, but no Gorgula knows too well to hold any real hopes that she'd neglect her duty. We'll intimidate her first. There was a time when we could fight in common ground, even in the darkest days. Okay, this is relatively easy. We'll see what we can improvise. Pressure. Give me attack cards, please. There we go. And let's upgrade our cards. Set the coin. Yeah, sure. I seem to remember the time you let a heretic slip through your fingers with a holy relic. Who helped you out then, old friend? Your god? Or me? You're only dragging out the inevitable. I wish you wouldn't. Attack Gorgula in a moment of doubt. As you like. That was perfect, actually. Alright, let's see what this costs. Alright, ammo pouch. Okay, that was pretty stupid. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, art deflection. Negotiation card. Yeah, rough neck seems to work. And that problem's dealt with, but if anyone shall track you down, there may well be others. No, I don't like boss grabs, so we're just gonna keep going.
Totaše.
Tasenake.
Susatekel. Keshes holme.
Yeah, sure.
Tuatonte.
Beating up your supplies sounds like a good idea to find yourself without supplies.
Somakaso.
Tiatetua. Yelly. Papierko. Takosnio. Isze kosze. Utosieta. Tasiopa. Proceso de tiro. Tonatosa.
Okay. Praise. Call it. Set the coin. and earn. Maybe we are being a bit hasty. Let's meet back at the market and we can discuss the discount of your next shipment. Agreed, but this shipment better work. Her eyes melts back into the bog. Thanks for that. Some people take business transactions too personally. Now as for payment, I think 25 shields is fair. Oh, I saved your life, friend. Don't be so stingy. Yeah, okay. That'll be easy. And just like that. Alright, you wanted. Have 50 shields. Non-smart like it. Alright. Now, I think we can get into the Jake's Black Market. You approach the market by an armed guard Keisha on the shadows to cut you off. This establishment is for members only. Hey, it's a long way. You turn around now and go back the way you came. Wicca or Yaka? Or Urga? A good friend of mine, Urga, told me about this place. I believe he's a member. About a referral. Okay, you come in, but don't give me a reason to revoke your access, or it'll be Urga who pays the price. Alright, we got some... Okay. You're surprised to see a spark bearer here selling grass. You look like someone who could use an edge. I have several available for a price. Alright. Well, I think that's enough for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Please turn on notifications for any future uploads. And remember to do good, because it will cost you anyway. Why do I always get dragging myself into this?